I'd like a roast, please. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Xerath Prevails. We've got an interesting one today, folks. It's pretty weird. We're doing roster roasts, which is something I do on my Twitch channel. Now, I did it for the first time just the other day. I am a little inexperienced with this, so we'll have to see. But these are all people who have asked for me to look at their roster and make fun of it, essentially. And so I feel like I got a little better toward the end. I don't know. You'll have to see for yourself. If you want one of these for yourself, you have to watch me on Twitch. You have to earn a thing called channel points. And you need, I think, 4,000 is what I'm charging right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to charge more, but it's a substantial amount. Like you can earn it, though, by creating an account on Twitch and going to the going to watch my streams, and at the end of each season, I'm going to do a roster roast and a roster review as well. I'm not showing any of the reviews here, but you'll kind of see what they are. Anyways, folks, I roast a lot of actually reasonably famous people on Twitch. We do like End All Be All, Sir Loki, Vancil, etc. Anyways, check it out if you are interested. Link to Twitch is in the video description. If not, I don't know. I'm just interested to see what you guys think. I don't even think this is going to have ads on it. I think that the music is going to demonetize this video. So I hope you enjoy it. If you don't, I mean, it's not for everyone, but it's kind of an interesting format in my opinion. Guys, enjoy it. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you in a while. Good luck in GAC, guys. It's going to be a rough one. All these extra teams, dear Lord. All right, let's actually get to the roasting, though. Endall, why do you got to make me look it up, dude? I have 8 million people watching. No, we don't have 8 million. We do have 8E, which is similar. Endall doesn't want to. Endall's being lazy, guys. All right, just gonna throw it out there, folks. He's being lazy. I'll look you up, Endall. It's totally fine, actually. You're right. We're in the same guild. I can do it. I'm being lazy. That's the whole misdirection thing, right? We focus on Endall being lazy, and even if people decide that he's not lazy, all of the attention is directed at him instead of at me being lazy. So I can kind of bypass it. Hey, look, Endall, I found it before you did. All right, you want a roster roast, man? Oh my gosh. This is going to be silly. I don't know. So roast, traditionally that means that I'm going to have to be abrasive as hell. So, Endall, I noticed that the other day you finally got your Radis, or was your finalizer up to 7 stars? So I think that I can't believe it took you that long. Honestly, like, I would recommend being a little faster with the next batch of capital ships if you possibly can. I know that it might not be possible, but totally should happen. Now, I do want to look at your Imperial Troopers, because you have in the past, I know, had extremely deficient Imperial Troopers. Looks like you have a little bit of work done on them. Relic 4 on Dark Trooper, though, like, what were you thinking of scratching with that Dark Trooper? Like, get him to Relic 8. I think that needs to happen. Piet, I see you put the speed pieces on, but, like, what do you think you're going to do with him at Gear 12 at that level? Like, you have good speed mods, but they're not actually applying to those sets there. So 325, I mean, that's decent. You could have him significantly faster right now, though, Endall. We need to work on that. Your Death Trooper as well. I'm actually surprised you've been working on your troopers, because typically your troopers have always been, let's face it, an embarrassment. So, gosh, I'm having such a hard time keeping a straight face here. So your Basti, she needs relics, dude. Like, what were you thinking? Like, relic 0 on one of your most important Jedi for off meta counters? Like, what's she doing? Like, she goes with your Wampa team, right? Like, she's and yet you're just neglecting her. That's not great. I'll just say that. So, let's see your bounty hunters, man. What you doing with bounty hunters here? Like, you've got the same thing going on with them. Like, so Django, sure, like, he's a no-brainer, but like Bosk, what's going on? And you have the Zeta on Boba. Like, Can you just trade out that Zeta for anything else? That's a terrible Zeta. I would recommend not. So I'd also like put the others one on Grief. If you're going to actually invest in bounty hunters, just pull the trigger and all. That's all I can say. And for crying out loud, if you're gonna do the trick with the 3 on the end here, then for Piet, then do it for Grief too. He needs that speed. All right, I'm gonna call it good. All right, next up we've got, let's see, 54 versus... Okay, Ross has been waiting longer for a roster roast. Ross, what's your ally code, man? He's ready for it. All right. He's going to be another guy, tough guy. He's also a patron, folks. Though I give him less roster advice because typically he asks for my advice and then I give it to him and he gives me pushback. He's pushy. He's in Wolfpack. He's got everything anyways. Look at his roster. 8.8 million. He has literally everything. So the roasts that I'm going to give him are we could just roast him about how pushy how much pushback he gives me. Look at his lifetime score, guys. He doesn't need anything from me. So really what you're doing is trying to show off your roster, Ross. We need to start calling you Ross Tur instead of just Ross. So look at how egregious, how crazy he has all of his different his relic 8s. Like his first row is relic 8. Bosk is relic 8 for some reason. Luke is relic 8. That's great. General Grievous, that's good. Why though would Boba be relic 8 before Jango? I know that there's some kind of like Darth Vader thing counter for Boba, but I have to think that Jango's the better choice. So. Chewie, I'm envious of that. Kiadi Mundi, really, dude, like, how can you have so many relic 8s? I'm in the depths of despair right now, looking at your roster actually. But then you spend all that money and all that time and effort on your relic 8s. And then you don't even get Echo, one of the most impactful characters in the game. You're going to spend money, but you're not going to spend money on Echo. Like, he's going to be an amazing plug-and-play character for forever, and you still don't have him. Like, I don't know. Hashtag roster decisions, I guess, right? You even have a Relict, Night Sister Acolyte. Like, what is even going on there? Yeah, I'm a little bit sad, if I'm just being totally honest. I'm a little bit sad that I don't have your sea of Relic 7s. Holy balls. This is disgusting. Why don't you have a Zeta on K2? No, don't put that on him. Yeah. That's it. Also, no, it's not it. One last thing. First off, I'm going to beat you to tech. Ross, how am I going to beat you to 7-star tech? Like, what's going on? Also, if you're going to get Gear 12's Jawas, guys, if anyone out there has Gear 12 Jawas, stop. Bus 74 got it right. Get Relic Jawas. If you're going to do Jawas, put all of them up to Gear 13. Stop there, or get to Relic 5, your choice. But don't just stop at Gear 12 plus 0. Like, that's as bad as just having Umbrella at 0. So, yeah, Ross, let this be a lesson to you, young man. Aldo, we're doing a roast here? That's fine. Because you need one. You have Relic pilots for everyone except for Akbar? I truly don't get the logic of that. The Rebel fleet is the third best fleet in the game right now. It is super versatile, will kill any fleet comp out there almost. Your Biston and Scarif Rebel Pathfinder, like, you need Biston for your Mothma team anyways if you want to kill Grievous. So I don't know what your deal is, what your malfunction is, but you absolutely need to get this ship worked on. Like ASAP, like not like yesterday. Really important ship. Let's look at the rest of your crappy rebels. Yeah, they're not that crappy, so let's move on. All right, so let's look at your bounty hunters real quick. First off, you have Bad Batch, and that's really cool. You have the Zetas, that's really neat. Let's see how fast your Echo is, real quick. Looks like you really put a lot of, at least put some effort in. 341 plus 143. Seems like a little bit wasted effort with all those gold mods there, though, man. I have to say, like, Egg Beater guy could really probably use even faster mods. So you've got some bounty hunters here. You don't have all the Zetas that you should. Like, again, with the Boba Zeta. Guys, stop. Especially you, Aldo. If they ever offer another bounty hunter Zeta, no, Boba Fett Zeta, probably is going to be good, actually, is my guess. But put another Zeta on Grief. I'm not even going to look to see which one you have. They're both good, despite people misreading it. Oh my gosh, no. Immediately, before I'm done talking, put a Zeta on Bosk, for real. Like, oh my gosh, he needs both Zetas so bad, for reals. Don't even question, just do it. Yeah, your bounty hunters could really use some work. 100%. 200%. Okay, looking at your troopers, it's good. You have the good sense to have your Dark Trooper at Relic 8. Does he have the right offense levels? Oh, he does. Okay, it's actually just maybe he's a little weaker than mine, but we'll be kind of fair here. Okay, Range Trooper, start working on him, dude. What are you doing? Why gear 12 on him? He's fast. He needs to be one of the linchpin characters here. 100%. You need to work on him. Moff Gideon, you have him fast enough, so no ammunition there, and we're at 2.5 minutes. So, we're gonna call it good. Yeah, Bad Batch at Relics, but no Rebel Fleet, Brandon. I don't get it, man. No. Although you have a good roster too, man. Actually, you've got good mods, so no actual shade. Everyone, I mean, really, I don't. Aldo, why aren't your Jawas relict? I feel like that's what we've gotten to on this stream. Like, if someone doesn't have relic Jawas, why don't they have relic Jawas? Oh, jeez. Oh, maybe. Okay, so you got 8.6. So you've got quite a bit of GP. Okay, so first I'm gonna say I hate your arena team. It is so obnoxious, dude. I hate fighting it in arena so much. Let me just see. Okay, I'm glad you didn't mod for health, at least on him. That's good. That's one thing we can agree on. So let's look at your ships. My guess is that they're good, and we'll have to just move on to other things. All right, they're all relict. This is boring. Let's move on. You even have. Why are you putting gear on Jedi Consular, dude? What's wrong with you? No. All right, so you've got a pretty big roster. You've got Relic 8 on Vader. You've got Relic 8 on this whole front row. The Relic 8 on Bosk. I mean, it can be good. It can be good. I don't see, like, is that for ships? I don't necessarily see what the reasoning behind Relic 8 on Bosk is. Just like he's a little more killable. Like, if someone's gonna focus you. Look at how fast he is. Don't. Let me just say, I love having a fast Bosk, but why would you waste all your fast mods on Bosk? Like, bounty hunters need fast mods, but stop with the wasting of them. You also have a 2-star tech. Why don't you have him at least like 4 stars? Why aren't you working on him? He's going to be vital for that clone team. You also Echo. Like, why isn't he worked on? I guess I don't understand, like, tech you aren't even working on. Echo, you should absolutely be working on. The other guys are nowhere to be seen, so my only assumption can be that you've actually been working on... Where are your other 2 clones? Your other 2 Bad Batch? Like, okay, I'm entirely weirded out right now. You just don't even unlock them, and you still have this high GP. Okay, so your Peplu... Okay, so you have everyone at Relic 8 and everyone at Relic, amazing. And yet your Peplu, you have him kind of fast. Dude, if you're going to spend gear on all the characters, all the extraneous characters, Jedi Consular has a 6+ or as a 12+ piece, but the plus is on Peplu as well. If you're going to make him fast, you're going to make him actually, like, I don't know. It seems like maybe you should actually look at it. You do have some Jawas, looks like. So you have that on Ross. You know, I can't deny that Ross was lacking in that, like quite a bit. Yeah. So damn it all, Ross. No. All right. So continuing on, I just finished making a video saying that Sith Assassin is not worth investment, and yet you did it. Like I don't get it. We need to talk. Your K2SO, you have this team modded just because some idiot on the internet makes a video about the Mon Mothma team working, and you just assume that he's right about it. Like, so you just think that that's worth throwing gear on K2 and Cassian. Like, I don't think it's worthwhile to just overinvest in these characters just because some genius on the online comes out with some random video. I don't get it. So, hold on. Did I just see you have a Relic 5 Bodhi? You expect me to take you seriously? Now? You have a Relic 5 Bodhi and you want me to take you seriously. Alright, I think I'm done. Okay, so Vancil, guys, in case you don't know, he is the bounty hunter guru. He signed up for a roster roast, and we're going to give it to him. So the Awoken 8. I hate your guild name. You have a GP that is decent. It's probably a good thing that you're going to be in Division 2, because I don't think you could hang in Division 1, if we're just being honest. Now, you've put a huge amount of investment into some of your bounty hunter ships, a lot of your ships, in fact, and yet you don't have BTL farmed. Like, why wouldn't you have BTL farmed? That makes no sense whatsoever. Rex isn't farmed either. Dude, you've got to work on those characters, or you're going to lose a lot. My guess is that kind of weakness is really costing you already. Okay, so you have 7.3 million GP. You don't have either of the light side Galactic Legends, which at this GP, man, that's an egregious mistake. If you want to be good like me and Solo, you better get some actual Galactic Legends, bro. Like, you're gonna just play absentee on Kenobi as well. Let's look at the waste of resources you've pumped into this faction. So Relic 8 on all of them, and yet you still haven't gotten any kind of attention from CG, giving you some kind of a cool bling for maxing out your bounty hunters. Like, this is super cool and all, but like, who are we kidding? It's not actually going to make you. It's not going to actually get you anywhere. As opposed to what? Let's cherry pick something I know. Your Grandmaster, you have a Relic 8 Zam, and you have a Gear 12 plus 3 Grandmaster Yoda. Like, what's going on? Let's look at your Jolie. Just kick you while you're down. Put tenacity mods on him. What are you thinking? Just tenacity. Right now, put all his tenacity. Just change everything on him to tenacity and call it good. Just blindly do it. Alright, you have a Relic 1 General Skywalker. You have a Relic 8 Greedo with a Zeta. What? Alright, you got Sith going on. That's cool. That's cool and all. Like, I'm struggling here, man. Struggling to be a jerk because I really like Vancil and his roster, actually. They're a lot of fun. Alright, let's look at your Rebel fighters. Okay, so there's this guy online right now who's making videos about Mon Mothma killing Grievous teams. Highly recommend you get on that train right now. Like, start working on some of your really bad Rebel fighters. Like, this guy is a genius, and you should totally watch his videos and start countering Grievous with that team. You still humble, say. I know, I'm being a jerk, but it's okay. Okay, you have a Relic 7 Asajj, and then you don't have any other relics on these guys. Like, it doesn't make sense. Alright, we gotta be done. I'm just done. Except for this. Dark Trooper, Relic 8, dude. Relic 8 or nothing, bro. Vancil, I love you, man. I really love your roster, actually. Well, let's look at his Mandos real quick, just for fun, guys. He's got so many cool comps, actually. He does the Lord's own work. He's a content creator himself. Just check him out. Yeah, so for those of you who are just getting here, the Mothma team, I just roasted myself telling Loki not to work. Like, why was he listening to that idiot making Mon Mothma videos? So I just thought I don't know, reverse that for a minute. Yeah, look at this. EP, is this a roast or a self-brag? I don't know, man. You tell me. Yeah, Vancil does a lot of cool stuff with this, with his Mandos and with his Bounty Hunter guys. If you haven't signed up to look at him or to watch him, to look at him, that's so creepy. Just to stare at him. If you haven't done that yet, on Twitch, highly recommended, guys. He's got so many cool comps, and on YouTube as well. Yeah, just click on his name and it'll take you to his Twitch channel, and then he's got links over there. So EP wants a roast, and first I'm just going to say this, EP. I see you have Malevolence here, and I see you're not using triple tank like you told me to use in that really high-stakes game against that Ka guy. And all I can think of is hypocrite. Hypocrite, why would you tell me to do that when you don't even do it yourself? Alright, so, otherwise you're missing a fleet. And you didn't, why wouldn't you farm these ships? Like, you're 5.3, you can so easily have them farmed. Why wouldn't you? Just pull the trigger, get off your hindquarters and actually do it. Race Falcon, dude, ships are important. I know that for some of us who can just triple tank our way to success in fleet, maybe they don't seem that important, but I would highly recommend doing that. You also have a Relic Cassian fleet, and yet, I don't see Biston anywhere. Yeah, like, what gives, dude? You listen to that idiot who's making Mon Mothma videos? I don't get it. So, looking at your roster, I see a distinct lack of Darth Revan here. Just off the top of my head. No Darth Revan. Just doesn't exist on this account. And that's because you have made a poor decision and not actually gotten him. So, highly recommend you do that before you lose any more matches. Otherwise, farm characters. What are you doing with Dark Trooper? Unfortunate. You've got so much resistance, so much first order here that's not worked on. You just have entire blind spots, your entire roster. Like old Daka, you don't have Night Sisters. Like, do you even play this game, bro? Like, do you even try? No. I feel like maybe I'm being a little too harsh, but he deserves it. Hey, what are you doing with bounty hunters? You have Bosk because you think did you just arbitrarily decide that ship met your criteria? Oh yeah, he's part of triple tank, right? So triple tank your way to success. Boba has the Zeta once again the hallmark of interesting thinking. We'll just say that. Otherwise, so you think you're a scoundrels guy, but you don't have these scoundrels worked on at all. Super confusing. Yeah, he did make me lose a fleet battle. That's exactly it, Laz. You're right. I'm justified in this. I am just. You've got Jedi Knight Luke at Relic 8, and yet you can't even farm like any first order resistance. Color me unimpressed. And your Basti is gear 8. OMG. OM goodness. Let's look at your... Dude, where's your tenacity? Oh my gosh. Fix this mess and come back, alright? What's wrong with the Boba Zeta? It's not terrible. I've always thought that there were a lot better Zetas to spend your resources on. Alright, so we've got Nexu. He wants a roast. He's got... he was in the top 500 in Division 2, so he's got Kyber. And so, what is this? 4.3 million GP. So, all right. So you got ships. It looks like you have some okay ships. We're not gonna focus on those because you want to look at mods. Let's take a look at mods. All right. So you've got a Relic 7 B1, which is egregious for this level. So he is super duper fast. Why the hell do you have a B1 this heavily invested? This Grievous team is crazy. You also have a Tusken Raider at Relic 7, which also, like... Okay, alright, so... that makes fun of itself. I don't need to... The fact that you have a Relic 7 Tusken means I don't have to work at this, but I guess we'll continue to work. So Commander Luke and Jedi Training Rey... Put their third Zetas on. Stop being so cheap. Like, are you kidding me? All three of their Zetas are amazing, and you truly do need. So, what? Yeah, just put actual, and then put relics on them. Remember how you clicked to add gear to Tusken Raider and then add relics to him? Do that motion. Except when you're on the Commander Luke and Jedi Training Rey profiles, okay? And Bosk for that matter. Like, if you can do it with a Tusken Raider, I have faith in you that it may take you a while to figure out, but I have faith that you can actually eventually get there. So, you wanna gear Tuskens. Sometimes it surprises me that people who are gearing Tuskens were smart enough to know how to apply gear, but. That's beside the point. We've got Han Solo with no extra gear on him. Do the same thing. Do the gear application trick. It's totally going to be good. It's not dissimilar to the magic hand trick. The magic hand wave, whatever it is. Find a better guild. A guild that actually gets you Watt Tambor shards. At your GP, you could totally have a 7-star Watt. Get a better guild. Though, maybe you're not even contributing to that. Let's find out. You are. Okay, so never mind. Let's see how your Brood Alpha is modded. A ton of... Okay, so tenacity builds with lots of speed, protection. Alright. Alright, you wanted me to roast your mods, but so far I found that your modding is actually decent on the characters that I've clicked on. So I don't know. You've steered me in the wrong direction. Once again, failing. Where are your Gear 12 pieces, dude? Do you have any Gear 12 pieces applied to a single character? This is the weirdest roster I've ever seen. No one has Gear 12 applied at all. Super crazy. Super crazy, guys. Oh, look at this. A Gear 12 Tusken. Listen, if you're gonna try to do the meme about having Tuskens be like really cool, like you have Relic 7 Tusken, just fully commit. Like, hard to respect a man who just has a Relic 7 Tusken and the rest he's just wimped out on. Like, go do the whole thing. Like, actually man up and put these up to Relic 7. I mean, if you're gonna do the meme, if you're gonna be proud about it, let's look at his mods. You have 6E mods on him too, but not all of them. Again, 6E mods. Consider him for your next Relic 8 as well. Alright, we're done. Tuskens, that's fun, man. It actually kind of is fun. They're not good. I disapprove in a competitive sense, but it's fine.